Hi, we're here today with Kari Curletto, who won the 2017 toilet paper wedding dress contest. She was the grand prize winner, and she's with us today to answer questions and talk to us about her experience.
Hey, thank you so much.
So, Kari, we want to know what inspired you to enter the toilet paper wedding dress contest, and how did you first hear about it?
Yes, so I had a little baby girl and she didn't sleep at night. And so I would be up at night in my rocking chair, wishing I was asleep. But I started scrolling on Pinterest. Pinterest became like my new favorite thing was to scroll on Pinterest. And I came across this beautiful wedding dress. And I was like, wow, that is so beautiful. And that was my first thought, was just what a beautiful wedding dress. And it was, I believe, Van Tran's dress. It was so beautiful. And when I found out what it was made of, it was like something sparked in me. And I was like, I want to learn how to do that. I want to do that so much. And so, yeah, that's how I found out about it. And that's why I decided to do it.
Yeah, so for reference, Van was the winner before you entered. So
Yep.
2016. Yeah.
It was just so, like, it was so beautiful. The craftsmanship, the detail, it looked like a real dress.
Yeah.
And I'm not a seamstress, I'm not a designer, but I'm a crafter. And so that was what kind of appealed to me, was the idea of making something out of something so different, that just seemed so cool.
How did you come up with the idea for that dress?
So I kind of was racking my brain. I wanted to do something really beautiful and ethereal. And I kind of took the inspiration from the contest itself. I started like looking back at other people's what they had made and learning a little bit more about the contest. And I thought, it's really all about transformation. It's about taking something so simple and humble and making it into something beautiful. And so I thought about transformation, and I thought about butterflies, and I've always loved butterflies. And so that's why I made the butterfly dress.
How many butterflies were on that dress?
If my memory serves, I think it was 1,300. It was a lot.
I think that's what it was. Sounds right.
There's a lot of butterflies. Yeah.
It was very, very beautiful for sure.
I loved it. I loved it.
So, given that you had to make 1,300 individual butterflies,
Yeah.
Other than
Plus the whole
that,
dress, plus the whole dress.
yeah, what challenges did you encounter while creating it?
I had a lot of challenges. I mean, I think anyone who enters this contest, especially the first time, they kind of think that they're really, really limited. And then they kind of start to see how versatile toilet paper is, and you get to use different glue and tape. And so you kind of start to, find your way. But for me, the biggest challenge was that I really didn't have, at least I didn't think I had time to do it. And so I was doing it at night. Once my daughter fell asleep, I was working until like 2 or 3 in the morning every night. And it was kind of taking a toll on me. And I got to a point where I really didn't think that I could do it anymore. But I had a really neat experience. And I was going to quit, I was about halfway through and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And I went outside on my porch and I sat down and I was just kind of sad. I put my head in my hands, because I thought, I don't think I can do it anymore. And a butterfly flew into the yard and it landed on my hand. And I was like, if this isn't a sign from the universe, then I don't know what is. It's supposed to happen. And so I kept going, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, so that was your first time entering, and you won the grand prize. So
I know, I could have. That butterfly knew what she was doing.
Yes, absolutely.
Actually, she was at in the middle of a time when we had first time entrants winning. We had like 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were like the third one, if I remember correctly.
I think so, because it wasn't Van also a first time entry.
And Donna before her.
Yeah, Donna, yes.
Before her.
Yeah.
So from what I remember, there were at least those 3 in a row.
Yes, it was.
Cool. Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who wants to enter the contest?
I would just say, do it. Don't second guess it. If you're interested in this, then do it, because first of all, you'll be able to do it. I think that was something that I got really like nervous, because I was looking at past winners and some of them were actual designers, just incredible designers. And they had that skill set that I didn't have. I was just a crafter. And I thought, I don't know if I have the skills to do this, but I think if you have it in you to try this, then you have it in you to do it. And I've seen that the winners of this contest have come from all walks of life.
Yes.
And I find that really interesting. It's like something that's kind of banded together these like misfit creators. So do it, just go
True.
for it.
It's true.
Yeah.
So how has the winning the contest impacted you, if it has in any way?
Well, I hope this doesn't sound too over the top, but honestly, it changed my life because before this contest, I had sort of put my creativity on a shelf and I was just really focusing on being a mom and just trying to juggle all that there is in life. And there was a part of me that was so sad, and I missed that part of me, that creative part. I had been a performer in my youth, and so I was on stage a lot and all that kind of thing, and that sort of went away because I didn't have time for that anymore. And so this contest brought that back into the forefront of my mind of how important it is to be creative if you have it in you, and to keep being creative. You can't just shove it aside. It's such an important thing. And if you have it in you, a part of you will die if you don't get to do that. So it really changed my life forever. Like I never again just put it on a shelf. Like there's always something in my life that's creative.
Yes.
There's always time. People think they
Yes.
don't have time. There's time, right?
But
There is, exactly. Yeah.
a little off track. So something interesting happened to you, and you were on a little TV show called To Tell the Truth.
Yes,
So can you tell us about that experience? Because we haven't talked to you since then, really.
that's right. Oh my gosh, that experience was so fun. I had the time of my life. Anthony Anderson hosted it. Mama Doris, I don't know if you've watched the show,
Oh,
but
yeah.
she's like the cutest person
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of sad because I made her a crown out of toilet paper and a veil, and I got to like crown her on the show, but they didn't show it on the show.
Yeah.
So I was really sad
Okay.
about that. I know, it was so cute. It was so fun. It was one of the, I don't know, it was definitely the highlight of that year for me. It was so fun.
That
And I
was
think it kind of
fun to watch.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It was fun.
And they brought my dress. They brought my dress from Ripley's. I hadn't seen it since. And they've really taken care of
We
it.
had a
It's still-
hand. We had our little part. We had our hand in that.
You did. Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
can't believe you guys made that happen because it was so neat to see it in person again. It was awesome.
It was fun. It was fun to be a tiny part of.
Oh my
And
gosh.
So-
nobody guessed that it was you. That was the toilet paper wedding dress designer. You fooled
That's
her.
right. I fooled them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
fun. Yeah.
It was really fun. It was a
good.
blast.
It was
so
good.
much fun.
So
My
on
favorite part was
celebrity-
when Anthony pretended to blow his nose on my dress.
men love
He
this.
like went backstage and got some toilet paper, and then he snuck it on and he pretended to take a piece and blow his nose on
I've
it.
always told
And it
people
was-
that men love this contest for sure. They love the whole
Yeah.
toilet paper thing.
Yeah.
On the celebrity note, if your toilet paper dress were to be worn by a celebrity, who would it be and why?
Oh, okay. Christine McConnell. She is
Oh,
an
yes.
I love her so much.
Yeah, me too.
If I could meet any celebrity, I think it would be Christine McConnell. And if
Yeah.
she could wear my dress, that would be like the ultimate. She's just the most amazing creative woman.
Yes.
And she's so inspirational. Like she just makes magic out of nothing. So yeah, she'd be
Well, my
pick.
note on that is I think you would have to go a tiny bit more gothy.
Yes.
Yeah, right, definitely.
We'd have to find like a black toilet paper or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd like it, I think.
So, Kari, can you describe the feeling you had when you first found out that you had won the contest?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, so it was, all live. We're all there. And when I heard the first and second runner up, I really thought there's no way that I won this, because I had in my mind a couple of the dresses that I thought were going to win. And so I was sure I was going to hear someone else's name, and I was like preparing myself, and honestly, at that point, I had just been so excited to be top 10 and be in New York and meet you guys that I was like, if I don't win, like if I don't even place, it's okay. Like I've won. This is so great. I was there with my best friend, Celeste, who was my model. We had the time of our lives. But then when they said my name, and you guys said my name, it was like I had this minute of like, they didn't just say my name. Did they really say my name? And then I just started screaming. I think I was like, I sounded like a cheerleader or something. I was like,
That
But
was-
What
was
it
one
is
of the
about
best
when
moments.
people call your name, it's like you feel like you didn't hear it. I've had that
Yes.
experience, but not as big as that. But
yes,
it's
yeah. It
weird.
was
You're
like I kind of had to
wait.
wait. I was like, did I hear that in my head? Was that my imagination?
And it's quite embarrassing to go, yay, and it's not you.
True. Very
A
true.
little embarrassing.
Yeah.
So my next question is, if you were to create a themed collection of toilet paper dresses, what would the theme be?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I mean, I know it sounds a little like cliche, but I think I'd want to do fairy tales. I've always loved fairy tale stories, and I just think it'd be really neat to create like a couture collection of fairy tale dresses.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would be great.
Be fun.
Kari, how would you describe your winning dress in 3 words?
Probably ethereal and transformative, and maybe just kind of dreamy.
Yeah, that fits.
Three.
My last question is, what was the most surprising or unexpected thing you learned during the process of creating your winning dress?
I think it's that winning the competition was not the best part. It was meeting the people. It was meeting you guys.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't.
Sorry. But and other winners and other people who do this contest, because they've become friends. You know, I care about them. They reach out to me. We reach out to them. Like I made friendships, you know, that have lasted. And you guys are just it's like a family. There's just this wonderful warmth, and then you welcome new people every year, and it's just a really beautiful thing. And so I think that was the most surprising thing, is I kind of thought, ooh, it's a contest and there's going to be like cutthroat and everyone's going to have attitude, and it wasn't like that. Everyone was so like cheerleading each other on and so happy for
And
each
it's
other.
genuine. It's genuine.
It's so genuine. Yeah, you guys have created something that's just filled with actual genuine love. So that was my favorite part.
Yeah. Okay, I'm barely keeping up.
so this is the most important question, I think.
Okay.
Even though we're out of questions, but I'm making this one up right now.
Love it.
So it's going to be our 20th anniversary. And are you going to come back and be part of this 20th anniversary?
I want to so much. So my plan is, as of now, it's yes. You know how it is. You do have to put in a certain amount of hours. And so it's kind of one of those things where you have to evaluate where your life is and if you have the time. But man, I tell you right now, I want to more than anything. So hopefully, fingers crossed, feet crossed, toes crossed. Yes, I really want to.
Is there anything else you want to say or ask us or comment on?
I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for creating something so fun that's had such an impact on so many people's lives. So thank you.
All right, thank you for being
it.
part of it. Yeah, being part of our history. We're really happy that you have been part of it. It's been so lovely to meet you, and we really hope we see you on the 20th for sure.
Same to you. Same to you, girls. Love you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Of course.
All
Have fun,
right,
guys.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.